City of God, Book 1, Chapter 23, Cato and Caesar. The highly esteemed and learned senator Cato slew himself because he could not endure Caesar's victory. This is cowardice in Augustine of Hippo's eyes, for Cato did not convince his son to follow in his footsteps, implicating that suicidality is in fact dishonorable. Augustine believes that Cato's pride got in the way, since Cato then cannot have deemed it to be shameful to live under Caesar's rule, for had he done so, the father's sword would have delivered his son from this disgrace. Therefore, Augustine still implies that suicide is in fact a sin. City of God, Book 1, Chapter 24. Regulus excels Cato. Christians are preeminently distinguished. Augustine stated that he championed Job and Regulus, both of which would rather endure their hardships and suffering as opposed to self-inflicted death. Augustine stated on the contrary, for Cato had never conquered Caesar, and when conquered by him, disdained to submit himself to him, and that he might escape this submission, put himself to death. Regulus, on the other hand, chose to endure his suffering. Having been defeated by the Carthaginians because of his, quote, constant in his love of the Romans, he neither deprived the one of his conquered body, nor the other of his unconquered spirit. As a result of this, Augustine highly values Regulus as one who endures to the end, and that as a consequence, among all their Romans, famous and remarkable citizens, the Romans have no better man to boast of than this, who was neither corrupted by posterity, for he remained a very poor man after winning such victories, nor broken by adversity, for he returned intrepidly to the most miserable end. Augustine ends this point by saying, if earthly men are willing to endure all for an earthly kingdom, how much more are Christians to endure all for the heavenly citizenship, where one endures all humiliation and suffering because their Lord, their God, is always with them. And yeah, that's about it. Bye bye.